Nation, to this latest edition of the Sports Nerd Show. We are a collection of sports nerds whose mission is to bring you as much sports talk as time allows over the next 60 minutes. Although we will strive to be highly informative and equally as entertaining over the next hour, we must warn you that there may be some cuss words along the way. But we don't give a damn, because that is the way most humans in the real world tend to talk, and we, the sports nerds, are no exception. So without further ado, Nerd Nation, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as I present to you the founder and host of this crazy-ass show, Scott, the Sports Nerd Wright.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Nerds. I am your humble host, Scott Wright, the Sports Nerd, along with the Professor Wayne Lynch, the Dude Wipes Abide, Ken Koslow, and Biggie Smaller, the producer, Elliot Lamba.
The unofficial sponsor.
The unofficial sponsor of the Sports Nerds is our Dude Wipes. You are
Dude Wipes.
Yes.
And now, for the pleasure of a majestically moisturized anal gland.
Oh God, Elliot.
We have them in shea butter.
Oh God.
Shea butter.
Shea butter Dude Wipes.
Butter.
And it's coming soon in mint. So when you fart, you smell like a Tic Tac.
By the way, that shea butter is the emphasis is on butt. So,
Yeah, it's the emphasis is on butt. They got to capitalize.
Shea butter.
And don't forget,
Extra
turn it
moisture.
the other way.
Which
Odor
one's that?
Destroyer.
The who?
My God.
Odor Destroyer.
Odor
For 24
destroyer.
hours.
There you go. That's for them ninja farts.
For God's sake, you guys. What the hell is going on? Why can't I see it I can see it on my feed, but I can't see it.
Hey, it's your team that uses them as a sponsor now. So
Yes, I know.
don't even try it.
Yes, I know.
They have to find a way to try to
Let
clean
me
up
see.
that shit. And they shea butter smooth.
Next thing, Brett says, next thing they'll have ones that smell like Christmas.
Oh, well, they have some that smell like pumpkin spice.
I was just going to say that.
They come out during Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
Hey, listen, pine cones might be next.
Pine cone.
Pine cone Dude Wipes.
Yeah,
When you
no,
want to
I
shove
don't
a
think
tree
so.
up your ass.
I don't think so.
Definitely not a pine cone.
Good
No, I ain't
Lord.
shoving a pine cone up my ass. That's crazy.
I don't want it.
It's not the way up. It's not the way up. It's the way back out. That bothers me.
I think we're jumping
We've
the shark.
devolved.
I think we're jumping the shark with the Dude Wipes comments.
We've devolved Dude Wipe style.
Henry Winkler isn't dead, but he's still rolling over in his grave right now because we've already jumped the shark. Anyway,
He uses Dude Wipes too.
no, I don't care.
He's cool. The Fonz has to use Dude Wipe.
Good Lord.
Only thing that's not cool about the Fonz, he's a freaking Chiefs fan. That's all.
We're just gonna sit here and talk about Dude Wipes for an hour and not do any sports. Is that what's gonna happen?
Hey, you said fill the show with an hour any way you can. So
Oh, good Lord.
Dude Wipes it is.
Since Ken fell asleep during his game last night, he probably didn't see anything worthwhile.
Oh, that Cowboy. Really?
He didn't.
Did Baltimore finish spanking them after that first half?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then
Yep.
some.
Did Dak even play?
Hell no.
Okay.
Y'all
He
better hope
was
that
sitting out,
white.
but he didn't have
Y'all better
pads
hope
or
that-
anything.
Y'all better hope that white smoke comes out of AT&T Stadium soon.
Well, the city of Arlington's paying it off early.
Yeah. Paid it off Friday.
Yeah. Paid it off on Friday.
There you
Say,
go.
what was it 100? Was it 151 million or
They
170?
saved
that-
that much on
Hey,
that last.
that's to
51,
pay,
yep.
hey, that's to pay Micah on opening night.
Better use some of it to pay Micah.
Right before the game.
That
They're gonna
defensive
try to
line
do-
got
Hey, like
that
I put in
defensive
the
line
chat,
got their asses whooped last night.
he's waiting for the last minute to sign Micah so he could steal a little bit of that Philadelphia
Because it's a
championship
Because all it
thunder.
is to Jerry Jones is entertainment. As long as
It
he's in the
is.
headlines,
Yeah.
he don't care what they do on the field.
He's the Vince McMahon of NFL, yo.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Could not agree
P.T.
more with that
Barnum.
statement.
Well, P.T. Barnum had class.
Well, this is true.
He's a Dolan of the NFL.
Jerry's just an ass. That's all that is.
He puts the ass in Dallas. Yes.
In Dallas, yeah.
I mean, it's just. I mean, Jerry is went so far as admit that it's all about entertainment, and it's not about the product in the field. It's all
Of
about the
course
entertainment
not.
and making
All
sure the
about it.
Cowboys are
Yep.
in the news, good or bad. He doesn't care.
And his goober ass son is the same freaking way. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
He should be running a gas station in Mayberry or something.
Goober. That's great. That's great. I did watch a little bit of the Browns game last night. All the hype is now
Man, you
on.
must have a sad life, dude.
Well, I mean, you know what? I'm able to get the local broadcast now, so I go to the local broadcast and watch
Spending
it
time watching the Browns.
watch it on the local Cleveland.
Nothing
NBC
better to do
station.
on a Saturday night than watch the Browns.
I don't go out and do anything, so I stay
Oh,
home and watch TV.
Well, shit, just doing nothing is better than watching the Browns.
Who did they play last night?
Philadelphia.
Oh, that's right.
They had practice with them all week.
Hey, Jake Moody kicked the winning field goal.
Yes, he did.
Small miracles do still happen.
So on behalf of
God
Jay
is
Moody,
still, God is still alive.
on behalf of Jay Moody,
So now all the hype is about Dylan Gabriel,
Uh-huh.
our third round pick,
Oh,
who played the first half last night.
Shador injured already?
Huh?
He wasn't going to play. He had a
Shador had a
sore shoulder.
a sore oblique or something like that.
Oh, oblique or shoulder.
Yeah, I heard he
Something
caught
like
an
Yeah.
oblique.
It was an oblique.
Issue.
And I mean, Gabriel looked good. I mean, if you look at his stat lines, didn't have as good as stats as Sanders did. In fact, Gabriel threw a pick six. That really wasn't his fault because the receivers were both in the same sandbox, as Stefanski said, because they're in the same. In other words, one guy didn't run the right route.
They were in the
both-
same
they were-
vicinity, basically.
Yeah, they were in the same vicinity.
So they brought two defenders with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so I don't consider a lot of that all his fault. And he had a fumble on a handoff that was his fault because he didn't get it in the sweet spot with the handoff. But he threw decently. He looked good in the pocket. He didn't show his wheels that much because of the hamstring. But it's going to be interesting because Stefanski's going to announce his starting quarterback this week, which we all know is going to be Joe Flacco, of course.
Like he's got a choice.
But it's going to be whether or not Kenny Pickett. It's going to be whether or not Kenny Pickett can get that number 2 spot. He has to have a good week this week and a good game to end the preseason in order to get that. But
Guess what? If you got a box full of, if you got a pantry full of crackers, what you gonna choose, Ritz or the other ones? Because all they got for Ritz is Joe Flacco,
yeah, that's true.
and it's kind of stale Ritz too.
I was going to say those Ritz have been in the box in the
Those
pantry
Ritz-
for quite some time.
That shelf life is coming to an end too.
Woo, man!
And the hits
They
just
probably
keep
smell
coming.
like Bootios now.
Oh, Jesus.
Who are they going to sign this week? Brian Sipe?
He just celebrated his birthday this week. I
Hey,
think
Vinny Testicle Verde.
Brian Sipe just celebrated. He was born in 49, so that tells you how old he is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would make him 76.
Yes, sir. You are correct. No, 70. Yeah, 76. You're right.
Actually went to
Don't mess
college
with me
with
when
his
it comes to
cousin.
math, dude.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Oh, here's it. I'm not gonna say nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. You not saying something
There's a possibility that I might, for the first time in 25 years, not play fantasy football this year.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You getting tired of it like I did?
I'm getting tired of the commissioner part of it,
Yeah.
because I mean every year I've had to retool and find a person here, a person there to fill in for somebody who didn't want to play anymore, so on and so forth. Well, I had 3 people drop. And then a 4th one, and then I found a replacement for all of them. And then as soon as I was ready to get everything situated and started and everything in place, another guy called and quit. So I'm like, you know what? If I don't have a 12th guy by the end of this week, then the season is off. Because I'm not doing this no more.
Yeah,
One of the guys messaged me. He's like, "Hey, if you want to go down to 10," I go, "No, this is a 12-team league.
Yeah,
it's either 12 teams or nothing."
right.
Okay, I can't help it if people are not loyal enough to, or even frugal enough to save $10 a month for over a year so that they can cover their fee. You know what I'm saying? And don't give me this bullshit about you ain't got time, because nobody has time. Okay. I used to have time, and I was going to have to find a way to make time to lineups, waivers, and all that kind of stuff. And then on top of that, deal with the nonsense of people.
Well, there was a lot of nonsense in that league, Elliot. There really was.
Bouncing in and out.
Is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so, like I said, it came down to the point where I was like, do I really want? I mean, I could probably play some free fantasy here and there for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? But
just to whet your appetite and keep yourself.
Why do I want to put myself through this mess anymore when nobody really gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? If everybody gave a shit, the league would run every year with no problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
To me, loyalty and stuff like that matter. And which is why I was able to keep leagues around commissioner-wise 15 years out of those 25.
Yeah.
But enough is enough. Plus, the lifestyle change that I've made doesn't fit in with me sitting around all Sunday watching Red Zone Channel trying to follow my fantasy scores and all that kind of stuff. No. Because that's not my life anymore. I don't sit on a couch for fucking more than 30 minutes without doing something. You know what I'm saying? My watch will even tell me, "Hey, you've been sitting too long, dude. Get up." You know. So I'm just saying. Look. I was not going to have time to play fantasy football, but I was going to do it anyway for the sake of the league.
Right.
Right. But since I see the sake of the league only matters to me, okay, then I guess I'm just going to have to back out and let it be, and maybe give it a year and try again next year. See how I feel about it next year.
Yep.
But I wasn't ready to take all that mess on.
That's why I figured out on it fairly quick. And
yeah, I mean, and even Brett even signed up to play and everything. Oh, by the way, everybody congratulate Brett on his newfound freedom. He's getting divorced. But he tells me, "Yeah, I can afford to play fantasy now because I got divorced. I'm getting divorced, and I ain't got to support no damn stepkids."
Nice. Question is, does he stay in Ohio after he gets divorced? Because I know how much he loves being in Ohio.
He's at. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but all I know is that I feel bad because he wanted to play and he was willing to make the effort. It's just like a lot of other people. Yep. But unfortunately, I can't start the season and have somebody turn around and say, "Oh, you know what? I changed my mind."
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
that happened before.
Yeah, Brett does bring up one good point. He mentions the Trey Hendrickson situation. It seems like the Bengals have been trying to trade him all off season, and they're still talking about trading him instead of paying him. You guys talk about the Browns front office. The Bengals front office is a serious ass joke.
Well, look who's head of the Bengals front office.
Yeah, but the Bengals,
Mike Brown.
But the Bengals have been to Super Bowls.
Well,
yeah, but one in them.
Cleveland hasn't.
I'm talking about now with who they got at quarterback. Yeah, the Bengals made it 1 year with Joe Burrow, but what have they done since?
Nothing.
because he's had a bad defense. He even had a bad defense on the Super
Well,
Bowl
shit,
team.
man, come on. Baltimore's had good defenses, and where are they? What have they done?
Just the opposite. Their offense has faltered in the playoffs.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, be that as it may, you know, it doesn't always work out according to the way you think it is.
Yeah.
You know, how many years were you touting the Cleveland Browns defense that was going to take you to the promised land?
Well, they were the defense was good. Just the offense sucked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
They
you were
made-
counting on a defense to make
Yeah.
up for the offensive
They
flaws.
made
kinda
one
like
playoff
Baltimore
run.
did when they had Trent Dilfer at quarterback.
They made one playoff run with Baker and one more with Flacco. And
You call that a playoff run with Flacco?
well, with one game they lost the first round, against Houston. But still, I mean,
I wouldn't call that a run. I would call that a
that was
one
a
and
run
done?
out of the- that was
A
run
what?
out of the building.
a saunter.
a one and done is what it was. So,
I want to put a fork in it.
yeah. So
Well, let's face it. I mean, Mike Brown, as an executive, Mike Brown makes Jerry Jones look like Billy Bean. So, I mean,
Yeah.
he's
Mike
a
Brown-
bigger idiot than Jerry Jones is. And that's saying something.
That's a high bar too.
Yeah,
That's a
that
very high bar.
and this is Paul Brown's
That's
son,
almost a
the
Paul
original
vaulting.
Paul Brown.
That's almost a pole vaulting bar right there.
Guy whose stadium is named after or had been.
The team wasn't. The Browns team was, but not the Bengals. But yeah,
Mike
I mean,
Brown is
it used to be
chintzy
Paul
as he
Brown
is.
Stadium. Ken, you're right.
But look, even without the defenses of it, they're right there. You know what I'm saying? Because the offense makes up for the defense.
Well, you
I
take
mean, you
Trey
got to
Henderson-
admit they got a freaking stellar offense.
right, but if you take Trey Henderson out of the equation, the defense isn't so good.
It wasn't that good with him. So
It wasn't good. Exactly.
it wasn't. I mean,
What
you
was
still
their
giving up
excuse
30
with
some
him?
odd points a game with him, even though he can get to the quarterback.
Yeah.
They
Look,
need more than
if they
just him
can
getting to the
trade
quarterback.
him and get a few pieces for him now while he's still got some value, then do it. You know,
But
your
they'll
team.
screw that
Look,
up too.
your Super Bowl chances aren't going to improve or get worse if you don't have Trey Hendrickson in your lineup.
They
It's
proved that the
not,
last 2 or 3 years.
that's not going to happen. You know, so I ain't worried about it. I know Scott wants them to falter because they're in the same division as his team.
Yeah, I don't. I
He
mean,
wants to be able to say that somebody's worse.
as much as you know, the Bengals are the least hated team in that division, as far as I'm concerned, outside Pittsburgh and Baltimore. So.
He wants to be able to find somebody that can do worse than Cleveland, which that's kind of needle in a haystack type shit right there.
As Brett just said, when you're in a 30-point shootout every week, you ain't going too far.
But hey, they're there.
But it makes for an exciting brand of football.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd rather have all kinds of offense and no defense and be in high-scoring games than to be in games where my team gets blown out every freaking week because we can't freaking score. That sounds like Cleveland, don't it?
Yeah, it does. You're right. Yes.
So as
sounds
far as
like that.
management goes, there's all kinds of imbeciles when it comes to management.
True.
I mean, look at the Jets.
Yeah.
Imbeciles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. New Orleans. Imbeciles. They're all over the place.
Yeah. Who are they going to start this year at quarterback? Is it going to
Who's
be
the organization? I mean, who are the prime
Prince
organizations?
of
that
Rattler,
run-
probably.
Who are the organizations that run their shit the right way?
Buffalo? San
It pains
Francisco?
me to say it, but Kansas City,
Yeah.
Kansas City,
Mhm.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia,
San Francisco.
the Niners.
Yep.
You know what
The
I'm saying?
Rams.
Rams
The
are in.
Ravens and the Rams both.
They-
Yeah.
They could be in that conversation, yes.
Lions.
The Lions.
The last couple of years, I'll give the
Sample
Lions
size is
Right.
a little small for the Lions.
Yeah, sample size is not that great for the Lions.
No, they're
Sample size not that great.
they're just barely scratching the surface at this point.
I think
But-
Dan Campbell has a lot to do with their success, not so much the front
But
office.
you look at,
Absolutely.
I mean, Green Bay's on the rise.
But
And don't
Green
They've got
Bay
a
is
great
probably
young
gonna be
wide receiver core in Green Bay. Those
Don't
guys are
count
going
out the
to
Commanders
catch some
either.
balls this year.
don't count out the Commanders.
New ownership, as Elliot said,
Mhm.
they're starting
Yeah,
to
but
scratch
again,
the
it's a small
surface
sample
of
size.
getting
You can't go
things
by that
turned
2
around
years.
management wise.
Yeah.
Oh, while I'm thinking about it, Elliot, you're welcome, and Scott, how could you let the Braves sweep the Guardians the whole week? And Elliot, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Three
I think we got a 4-game lead now in the Guardians.
and a half.
3.5. Okay.
3.5.
Good God.
They were within half a game.
Yeah,
Well, it's
that's
not
right.
only did they sweep them, but they blew them out in 2 games.
No, not really. They beat them 2-0 Friday night. They beat them 10-1 yesterday and beat them 5-4 today.
It was 5-4 today. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, we went into St. Louis and
Pretty much bitch slapped them.
Yeah, that's for sure.
now we got Tampa for 2 games down at Steinbrenner Field.
Playing the Rays in your own damn stadium. How about that?
Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
And they're the visitors.
And they're paying us to play there.
Yeah, not only that, but the whole damn place is all dolled up in Rays stuff. It's all Rays. There's no Yankee.
Well,
There's no Yankee logo to be found
it's-
unless
It's
outside
kind
the
of like when
ballpark.
they switched MetLife Field from Jets to Giants. Everything's green
Yeah.
and it's blue. You know what I mean? They do all that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I think this year I'm just going to be a football spectator.
Yeah.
So I might be putting in more of a input as far as the real football goes, not
Right.
fantasy.
Right.
Although
Did you
people
sign
can
up?
still ask me questions. Huh?
Did you sign up for the my Survivor game?
No, I haven't actually.
Hell, even I signed up for Survivor. I mean, it only lasts a couple of weeks, but I'm in.
No, you get three strikes. I mean, it's
Never played it before, and it's on Yahoo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand Yahoo.
well, it's not my favorite either. But
I played on Yahoo a couple times, and yeah, I'd rather not play.
Well, a long time ago.
Like Bill, his league, I was like, oh, well, maybe I could join Bill, but he's on Yahoo too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kenny ran one on Yahoo for a long time, too. So did Rhonda and Bob. So.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not a big Yahoo guy. Sorry. The hillbilly in me doesn't allow me to. I'm not quite in the hillbilly stage.
Uh,
Right?
I think I must be a 20-year Yahooligan.
It's when I-
Yeah,
Yahooligan?
Yeah.
Yahooligan?
Yahooligan.
Yahooligan. I like that's a good phrase, Ken. Yahooligan.
Yeah. Brought to you by Dude Lights. Yahooligan.
What you like to do.
Yeah, Wayne, I saw that. I mean, I was watching the game. I watched the game on Friday where they got blown out 10-1.
Yeah.
And by
No,
the
that
fourth
game was
inning,
yesterday.
That was
They
2-0.
only- nope,
That
that was
one was
yesterday. They only lost 2-0 on Friday night.
wasn't there
Whoever
one
the
they got?
pitcher
Wasn't there
No.
was it a 4-game series or 3?
No, it was just a 3-game series. They lost 2-0 on Friday night. 10-1 yesterday is when they got
Yeah,
smacked.
on Friday morning they were half a game behind the Yankees.
Okay.
Sunday afternoon they're 3.5 games.
Okay, all right. I should have.
Because I sat and watched every game to make sure to have a comment to say to somebody today before we got on.
They can't beat anybody else, but they can sure damn beat the Guardians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
And this wasn't a World Series.
Yeah, we got Cleveland's number.
Story of my life. Always getting beat by the Braves.
Yep.
I
No
used to
matter
like
what-
the Braves too.
No matter what the situation is.
Yeah.
Double Dutch, hopscotch. Yeah, beat you guys at anything.
Well, the Brewers got their streak snapped today too by the Reds.
Oh, did they?
Yes,
Yeah,
they did.
I got to see the ending of that
Remember-
game. The Braves game finished like a minute before that game
Remember,
ended.
remember all the shit people would talk about Milwaukee after the Yankees pounded them that first opening weekend in back in April? Everybody, oh, Milwaukee's terrible. Well, they got the best record in baseball now, or
Best
something.
record in baseball. 29 games over 500.
Yeah, that's because they unloaded Devin Williams on us. That's he hasn't blown any saves for them like he's done for us. He's not even the closer anymore.
No.
They
Oh, I
got that
apologize.
guy,
Not
David
29 games. It's 33 games over 500. My bad.
Mm.
The guy that they got
Yeah,
before
they're
the
getting
trade
close
deadline.
to clinching home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Big series this weekend, Ken, with Boston. This coming weekend.
Mm-hmm. I've got a chance, and I still haven't paid my money yet. I got a chance to watch that game via a system called COSM. Are you guys familiar with that?
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
It's COSM. It's COSM. It's
Is it Kosum or Cousin?
it might be COSM. I don't know. It's watching a game virtually like you were there.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty
that's
sure it's
kind of
AI
like X
generated.
Stadium.
Yeah, it's AI generated, I think. But the seats you have, or what I've seen, is like you're sitting right behind home plate, and it's supposed to be pretty neat. I
That's
mean,
something you can
they
put one
already
of those
had one.
devices on your face with the phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's I think it's the cheapest tickets. I think are like $10. So,
Oh wow.
and
I had another goggle demise on Friday night.
you lost another pair.
Huh?
You lost another pair.
Well, they went dark on me like 6 days after I had it. It was freaking dark.
Dang.
I'm rebooting. Nothing pops. I can hear the stuff going on, but there's nothing on the freaking screen. And so I went and exchanged it again. And then the new one that I got, I couldn't get that shit to load or the updates. And then finally, I figured out how to do a factory reset because it was stuck. It was stuck trying to load the update page and just kept spinning and spinning and spinning.
Right. Yeah.
And so I finally figured out how to do a factory reset. Had I known that other headset that I had, I might have been able to salvage that one.
Right.
But now I know if I haven't had that issue, I know exactly how to factory reset the damn thing.
Yeah.
And
I've got a factory reset on my TV, but I rarely use it. But I can reboot it
sometimes
pretty
it's
easily.
necessary.
Yep.
Brett's asking about Ashton Gentry in Vegas.
Ashton Gentry?
Yeah. He wants to
What
know if
about-
we like what he's doing out there.
I do. I think he's going to be great. I wish Cowboys had gotten him, but
It's early yet, Brett, but yeah, so far he's really been good. And of course, Brett brings up Michigan, Ken.
yeah. I guess he's talking about Sharon. He got he's already had 2 games this year.
Now
He'll
it's
be
3.
suspended, and they'll have one next year, 2026. Looks like it's going to be the game against Western Michigan, which will be played in Germany. So
Okay.
they're expanding to Europe. That's it. I
They
mean,
find the school what, $20 million?
between 20 and 30 million, yeah.
Yeah.
But they'll make that up in no time. And
So basically, just a slap on the wrist.
slap on the wrist. Yep. All it was ever going to be. And the whole thing was bullshit anyway, because everybody does this. I mean, Michigan just happened to be caught.
Michigan just had to get caught, right? Yeah.
Yes. They're not as smart as everybody else is, but oh well.
Yeah, 20 million, 30 million, they'll make that up 1 or 2 games.
No time. Yep.
Hey, was there a golf tournament this week?
Yes, there was the BMW Classic.
BMW
Scotty
Classic.
Scheffler hit the shot of the year today.
Was
on the
it
17th green? It must have been 100 feet out with a chip. He was in the rough, and the dude just put the ball in the freaking hole. If you search Google, you can find it.
What is it? What is it at a course called Cave Valley?
Yeah, something like that.
It's Memphis, yeah.
Yeah, because they just loaded that course onto the Golf Plus game in the VR goggles.
Oh, did they?
Mm.
Yeah, that was a hell of a
right
shot.
before the tournament.
Another reason why he is the best player in the world.
I was talking to a buddy of mine. He says, "What do you think about Scott?" And I said, "He should win it, but I mean, it's not a guarantee, but he should win it.
Well, they got one more tournament to go into. It's a tour championship
Yeah.
next weekend, so
The
we'll see.
championship is next week. Yeah,
Right.
Rory might come on and make something statement, but I'm not counting on it. But this one should be Scotty's to lose. But
Ricky Fowler tied for 7th. Ricky's my favorite golfer these days. I like him. But I want to know what the rankings are as far as FedEx is concerned, because he was on the bubble there for a little while.
That probably won't come out until tomorrow.
you know what I like most about Ricky Fowler?
Huh?
I like his engagements with his daughter. His daughter is absolutely adorable.
Right.
I wish he would stay that young. I mean, she's going to be a cutie by the time she grows up. But you know, she's so likable, and he's likable as a dad too. So he's.
Okay, let's see where we are with the FedEx standings here. Come on, give them to me.
They updated them that quick.
Well, they can update it. The NBC was updating him live as the tournament was
Right.
playing today.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they were updating him live.
Depending on where the person placed at the end of the
Ryder
tournament.
Cup. That's President's Cup. Come on, give me some FedEx Cup standings. What the hell?
This guy
Seriously?
The tour next
It's got
week is in
from-
Atlanta, right? The Tour Champions
Yeah.
Tour.
Yeah.
It's in Atlanta.
Championship in Atlanta. This guy from was it Ireland?
McIntyre.
McIntyre. I never heard of him, but he was playing pretty good today. I think he had been leading going into the last round, but
Let's see who qualified. Did Ricky
he gave up
qualify?
in a hurry.
While you're looking that up, I have a question. What about the trade the Texans and the Eagles made? The Eagles picking up Mechie.
Oh, John Mechie,
Yep.
wide
Yeah.
receiver. He was a prospect coming out of college, and then he got injured.
Yep.
No, Ricky didn't.
He was
make
pretty
it.
good, actually.
Doesn't that give the Eagles back their the
Yeah,
draft
that's
pick
what
they
Brett
gave
said.
up?
That's what Brett said. Yeah, said that since the Eagles and Texans each reacquired their own 2026 draft picks with that trade today,
Yeah.
exchanged in the C.J. Gardner Johnson trade. Send John Mechie the third to Philadelphia and tight end Harrison Bryant to Houston. So that was the trade.
But it
And
was just basically a reset.
yeah, basically
Pretty
that's what
much,
it
yeah.
was. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Ricky Fowler didn't make the tour championship. He was in the top 30 at some point in time, but I guess he must have faded towards the end.
Huh.
What's the cut for the
30.
FedEx
30.
Cup?
Top 30 make it to the last tournament.
Oh,
Top
okay.
30. Top 30 in the FedEx standings.
Cool.
Oh, I thought it was more than that. I didn't realize it was 30.
Well, it started at 75, then there's another cut after that one. Then I think the top 50 play in the second one, and that
Right.
was the top 30.
Oh, okay.
Right. They eliminate
So
the
it's
lot
progressive.
bottom.
They eliminate a section of players
Right.
after each tournament leading
Bottom
up to
20,
the
yeah.
tour championship.
Yeah. So it's progressive.
Pretty much, yeah. That last spot was getting to be pretty intense.
Right. What the
He-
hell happened, Ricky?
He must have not missed it by much, evidently.
Let's see.
And the NBA has approved the Celtics.
Trade, yes.
Yeah.
6.1 billion with a B.
But the Trailblazers are getting sold too.
Right.
Yep.
They're going to stay in Portland, though.
Yeah, yeah.
The owner of the Carolina Hurricanes, right?
Yep.
In hockey, bottom.
Yeah, Ricky finished 32nd. Is what it looks
Oh,
like.
man.
Yeah, he was 2 players out. He did finish in a tied for 7th today. But then again, Scheffler won the damn thing by 2 strokes at 15 under, but he was 7 under when he finished. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he jumped 16 spots. but didn't. He guess he didn't finish well because because at one point he was 10 under par, so he dropped three strokes from the 10th hole on. So so he missed it by two points or two standings.
2 places, yeah.
2 places in the standings.
That's a shame.
Yes,
I like Ricky.
I do too. His wife's an athlete too. She's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty cool. But anyway, it is what it is. What else?
No, we got the Bears and the Bills on Fox tonight.
Yep. Bears and the Bills in Chicago. What else is going on? Oh, there was a blurb in the news cycle yesterday about Dylan Gabriel's comments during the game about
Entertainers.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody jumped the gun thinking he was talking about Shedeur, and he wasn't talking about Shedeur. He was talking about the media. He wasn't talking about Shedeur.
Right.
And if you're smart, you realize Shedeur's not looking for he's not an entertainer either. He's been focused on football ever since he got to camp. So all those people out there jumping to conclusions that he was taking a shot at Shedeur need to friggin' follow football the right way. It wasn't about Shedeur.
The media has the tendency to try to create their own storyline.
You think, Wayne?
Yeah.
Have you seen politics lately?
Yeah.
Controversy creates cash. I said that
Correct.
before.
That's also Jerry Jones's mantra. Come on.
The
Eric
journalism
Bischoff
business
wrote a book
is
about
not
it.
the
Want to read
same
it?
as- Journalism business is not the same as it was when I started out. So.
No, because you were all about journalism. You didn't
Here
care
you
about
go.
ratings or,
Nope.
It was all about getting it right.
Getting it right and being fair about it,
Yeah.
which I always try to
Now
do.
all I care about is ratings and selling newspapers or selling clicks and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Doesn't do
Well-
you good to get it first if you're not right. So
Yes.
Well, as someone once told me, I got in a debate over past, now current idiot that's in the White House. And I said, well, talk about whatever. And I said, well,
Why are you being
there's
so
the facts. That's the proof.
yeah,
This person had the audacity to tell me facts aren't proof. That's the very definition of a fact, to be able to prove something.
yes.
Facts aren't proof.
Well,
I was like, you know what? I refuse to talk to people that have no common sense now.
no, but that's his common sense, though.
Yeah, well, that whole cult seems to have that same mentality. So I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah.
leave it at that.
Oh yeah.
in the cult? It is.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
$6.1 billion for the Celtics sale.
Yep.
And it does.
Mm.
Oh, did you guys see where what's his face? With the Sixers, I think he's plays with the Sixers, is going to retire if he doesn't get, or maybe he's going to retire because he doesn't have a team right now, and if he doesn't get picked up anybody, he's going to retire. Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. Yeah.
Yes.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
He's been rumored to be interested in by the Knicks. And I'm just hoping,
Elliot wants nothing to do with the man.
I'm hoping that that's all it is a freaking rumor.
Now, he said he was going to retire if someone doesn't pick him up.
Yes, that's what he said.
No.
Well, he's already retired.
I was
he
going to say
would-
he should have retired a few years ago.
Yeah. He's been an afterthought for like the last
And
4 or
if
5
it doesn't
years.
matter if somebody picks him up or not, he's going to get injured, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
As they said in baseball when Vinny Castilla went to the Rockies, Vinny Castilla.
Cash Steele.
Castillo. Yeah.
That's what Ben Simmons is to basketball.
Right.
Castilla.
Kind of like Kirk Cousins is to football.
Well, at least Kirk was good for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm not thinking of somebody else, or is Ben Simmons Australian?
No, he's Australian.
Hey,
He's also-
they're putting a new statue outside Arrowhead Stadium. Huh?
Yeah, with the referee. Yes, the
Referee.
What an honorable thing to do.
Yep.
I mean, they hand you 3 Super Bowls. That's the least you could do.
Yeah.
All right, so
That's got to be a conglomeration of all the referees who were the head refs in those Super Bowls. Got to be.
yes, absolutely. All right, so yeah, the Guardians are 8.5 games behind the Tigers, and now 3.5 games behind the Yankees in the wild card. We've lost 3 in a row. Oh God.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No, I'm talking about this. They're
What?
coming out in 2026. They're coming out with a new Chevy El Camino.
Why?
Yeah, that's my question. Why?
Why?
Exactly. That's like bringing back Herbie the Love Bug. What the fuck? on, huh?
Hey man, can you show that again?
It's an awful short bed if it's an El Camino.
That's not a truck.
No, El
Is it?
Camino was a car
Remember,
Yeah.
it was a car with a
with a bed in the back.
with a
With
bed
a
in
wide
Yeah.
bed. Yeah.
That's a
I
short
had
bed.
one.
Like
My
an awful
dad
short
had
bed,
one.
though, Elliot.
That's a Hervé Villachet's bed right there.
There you go.
Tattoo.
So yeah, you guys got a big series this weekend playing the Yankees and the Red Sox for the getting kind of control of the wild card, the second wild card spot. Maybe even
Well, it's for
overtaking the
positioning,
Mariners.
basically.
What's
Yep.
that?
It's for positioning in the wild card race.
Yes.
Well, for Cleveland is not positioning. You can't. You got to be in a position to be positioning.
Yeah, that's true.
That wasn't a shot. That was just honesty.
Oh, thanks, Wayne. Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, you know, it's hard to be honest about Cleveland when Scott's around. 'Cause
I was
gets-
not taking a shot.
Is the NBA season yet? Can
he
we talk
gets
about the
butt
Cavs
hurt.
yet?
He gets butt hurt, so I might have to send him some shea butter.
Is the NBA season yet? Can we talk about the Cavs yet? It's the only good team in Cleveland right now.
What about him?
And it's the only good
You
team.
think they're
in
going to
Cleveland.
repeat what they did last year?
Oh, shut up, Elliot.
Seriously. Because you know they
What,
got off
dominant?
to a ridiculous start last year. And you know they're going to
Yeah.
lose 4 games to Indiana, even without.
Well, you know, and you know, you're going to say this is an excuse, but they had their injuries were significant enough to where it affected them in the playoffs. So
Who?
the Cavs injuries.
Cavaliers.
Everybody had injuries.
Yeah, but the Cavs had injuries to their stars. Darius Garland.
Whatever. They
Oh.
They should have still won.
I want to answer Brett's question. His question is, would you want Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones as your QB1?
Is there a third option?
None of the above.
That was going to be my answer.
That's
I
C,
choose,
right?
I choose letter C.
Is that
None
C?
of the above.
They're a long day away from Peyton Manning and.
Hey, Brett, Burt Jones.
There you go. There you go. Burt Jones. All right.
Hey, Brett, Johnny Unitas.
He's dead. Yeah, and he's
So what?
dead.
That makes him. That's
better than
that, in that condition, he's still better than their quarterback.
exactly.
Just keep this in mind, Brett. I was at least going for somebody who was actually still alive.
Yes, right.
Why? There's dead quarterbacks that play better than Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson.
I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Why? Nobody's trying to be nice to Cleveland ever again. You know? Ever.
Who did the Cowboys play last night, by the way?
The Ravens.
The Ravens?
Ravens.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm assuming the Ravens won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
31-13.
Oh, so that
They
would
were
have been
up
an ass
18 to
whooping.
7.
That would have been
They were
a
up
ass
18-7
whooping
at
for preseason or regular season.
Right.
Yeah, and the Ravens have found their new kicker, by the way, to take over for their.
Come on, man. Did we send him Jake Moody? No.
No.
Did we send Jake Moody right after he kicked the field goal last night?
Moody. Yeah, Booty Moody.
Lord.
That must have been a nice
He's-
comeback because last I heard, Las Vegas was winning.
Well, they ended up
Vegas
winning
really helped them.
22-19.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what I heard too. Because, like I said, preseason, unless it's maybe the final preseason game where they play half of the game, but the regular season 1 is when you can get my attention.
The kid's name, I think, is Tyler Loop. I think his name is. He hit 2 or 3 field goals over 50 yards last night.
Yeah. You had, let's see, had a safety and then a field goal,
Yep.
and a touchdown, then 2 more field goals. So he had
Yep.
3 field goals in the first
Hey,
half.
did somebody inject Tyrod Taylor again?
I don't know.
The wrong way?
Tyrod Taylor.
Wow, what happened?
Because he's injured again. He's out. He's in with the Jets.
Was he with the Jets?
Yeah, he's done.
Poor Tyrod, man.
Did you guys see that hit on Quentin Johnson,
Yeah,
wide
that was
receiver, Chargers?
that was that was
nasty.
Hey, maybe now he'll catch a ball. He couldn't
Johnny
catch
Johnson.
passes.
he dropped
He
quite a
couldn't
bit.
catch
last
passes before. Maybe they knocked some catch sense into him. Shit.
That was
Yeah, he
pretty
got leveled.
hard hit.
Yeah, he got leveled.
He did. He got a hubba chop.
Worse than Vontae's Burfict did to
Ain't nothing worse than that one.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown.
Well, this one was legal. All of Vontae's perfects are cheap shots.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's got a history of cheap shots. Jacksonville, New Orleans played to a 17-17 tie today.
I like that. No
Yeah,
overtime.
there's no overtime in preseason, so
Good.
A lot of people push for no regular time in preseason.
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah,
wants
no
to see
doubt.
in the regular season.
I have not watched 1 second of football, preseason football at all. Yo. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Because you don't like preseason football. You're waiting for the real thing in 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Maybe I just might not be so hyped about football anymore.
Maybe.
Don't forget, I might have lost my feel for football with those 70 pounds I shoved out the door recently. I might have taken football, my passion for football with it. But we'll see. We shall see.
So what else we got going on, guys? We didn't really see the new Superman movie yet.
No.
My kid and my
Heard
wife.
it's pretty good, but
It's pretty good.
That's another thing I don't do. I don't sit down and watch movies anymore either.
Well, aren't you just the little robot that could, man? Little, engine
Hey.
that could.
Yeah, well, little.
Motors running 24/7, huh? Did you get any sleep at all?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I ain't no fucking shark, yo. I can't swim around all fucking day doing it. But no, I mean, they go to the movies. I don't go. I mean, I can't sit there for 2.5 hours and then spend all that money on a movie and concessions and nasty ass food and you know what I mean. It's like,
Who
But
are
it's so
you? What-
delicious
Who
and
are you? And
nutritious.
what have you done with Elliot?
huh?
Who are you? And what have you done with Elliot?
I don't know. Like I said, those 70 pounds, you might want to go find them and ask them what happened.
You lost a whole person, Elliot.
Yeah, I did. I lost about a 10-year-old, yo.
There you go.
A very solidly built 10-year-old.
Or undernourished midget, one of the two.
One or
Yeah,
the
there's-
other.
There's someone out there that looks like Hervey Village is calling him
Yeah.
Hervey
I used to be Elliot. I used to the plane. I used to be Elliot.
That's right. You can find it in the back of the new Chevy
Village.
El Camino.
What's the guy who was a mini-me? Van Troyer.
Yeah, there you go. Van
Vern
Troyer.
Troyer.
I lost
Vern
a
Troyer.
Van Troyer in the process. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe I just go back to being a Niners fan, following the Niners, and leave it at that.
That's the reason why I gave up fantasy football. It's like,
It's-
you know what?
It's hard to root for your team, right?
It's tough when you got somebody, you know.
When you're trying to root against your own guys because they're on the other team.
Exactly. When you got LaShawn McCoy as your running back and they're playing the 49ers, you're like, damn, I need him to score a touchdown, but I really don't want him to.
That's how I feel about the Cowboys in the
Yeah,
Survivor game.
Split loyalty,
Do I
man.
dare pick against them in the first game as the Eagles?
You talk about
Yeah.
divided loyalty, man. Come on.
I said enough of this. I got to give one of them up, and it wasn't going to be
I
football.
don't know. I'm
altogether.
about to find out what that feels like again.
Yep.
Not to worry about what kind of scores or points people are putting up. Watch the game.
You mean to tell me you were not going to have a fantasy football recap on Sunday nights anymore, Elliot?
I can still do it. I mean, I can tell you who scores points and who you should be drafting and stuff like that. I just don't want to go through the ins and outs of playing and being a commissioner at the same time.
Yep.
At least not under the present circumstances.
Yep. I don't blame you.
I've done enough to keep this league above water for years. I pulled rabbits out of hats, but
You've gone well
But
above and beyond.
the bunny is on strike, yo. I can't find one anywhere.
The bunny is on strike.
He done evacuated the hat, and I can't find him anywhere. He done moved out of my hat.
Right.
Relocated to parts unknown.
Yeah, I had to give it up. It was. I was like, you know what? Enough of this. I can't deal with wanting my team to win, but wanting
Right.
the person that's playing against my team to
Right.
basically,
Yeah,
rack up as many points as they could. So I
Yeah.
gave that up.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's another reason why I quit, because I couldn't.
it's tough.
It's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard to
tough
be a fan of your home team when you got players on another team.
It's
playing
hard
against
to
you.
be a football fan when you
Yeah.
play fantasy football.
Right.
Right.
Plain and simple.
Take,
Yeah.
take that
I mean-
out of it.
Let's be honest. Red Zone was created for fantasy football players. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but I'll still watch Red Zone Channel.
Oh, me too. So will I.
I'm not going to sit there and watch commercials, and I'll see what's happening in every game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Yeah.
not going to sit there. I'm not going to get up on a Sunday at 6:00 to watch 3 hours of fantasy pregame, and then sit there for another 11 hours between Red Zone Channel and the Sunday night game.
Right.
Because I mean, that was my day. That was my Sundays.
That was my Sunday too.
You know what I'm saying? Doing that. And the last Sunday I spent was Super Bowl Sunday. And I wound up in the emergency room. And since then, I've not done it. I haven't watched First Take, Get Up, Pat McAfee, no football, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for basketball to start. Matter of fact, I already got my tickets to the Knicks Suns game in
There
January.
you go. All right, here he goes.
Cool.
I saw them single game tickets go on sale. Boom, done.
Here you go.
Out of the way. Then we got Raw and SmackDown coming in December. I got to go hunt some tickets down for that shit too, because John Cena's coming the last visits in December.
Okay.
So we're not gonna see him no more.
I think
He's retiring from it.
Yeah, this was his retirement
tour.
he tour the year. Yeah, he announced it at the end of 2024.
Yeah, the last
Nice.
time.
Last time is now.
His farewell tour.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's ready. Elliot, yeah.
Well, with all the Hollywood stuff, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh, he's a superhero now in the DC in the Marvel universe.
Now he can
DC.
go. Now he can go and pull
Oh,
on
DC,
his.
I'm sorry, it's DC. You're right.
Hey,
Elliot.
now he can go and pull on his peacemaker all he wants.
Exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm like this shirt I'm wearing. Everybody, like my son wasn't around when Hulk Hogan established wrestling to where it is today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My son only knows the Hulk Hogan that became a MAGA fool and started acting a fool, pretty much. his entire life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After that, like I told you guys before the show, I'm wearing a Hulk Hogan memorial shirt. In no way am I ever going to memorialize Terry Bollea. Okay, that guy was a freaking moron.
You're honoring the character, not the
I'm
man.
honoring the guy who helped me appreciate wrestling for many years, even after I was watching Bruno Sammartino in the pre
Yeah.
WrestleMania era. You know what I'm saying? When he came along and I mean, wrestling wouldn't be what it is today. And I'm talking about all the wrestling. AEW, TNA, all of them. They wouldn't be where they are today had it not been for Hulk Hogan. Basically putting wrestling on the map for decades to come.
A little
Yeah.
a little
Wrestling was
cameo
very
and Rocky
regionalized
3 didn't
before
hurt
then.
much either, Elliot.
It's kind of sad that his last public appearance in a WWE show, he was unmercifully booed
He
by
was booed out of,
everybody.
he was booed out of the arena.
Mhm.
He was booed out of the arena. He was advertising his Real American beer, I guess.
Yeah.
And
And
they
that wasn't
booed
a
him.
Hulk Hogan thing. That was a Terry Bollea thing. believe
That
it
was
or
a
not.
Terry Bollea thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all his diatribes and stuff about Trump and stuff like that. Yeah, he people grew to hate him, and I get that, but
I do too.
I can never hate Hulk Hogan, the wrestler. You know what I'm saying?
From what I remember, wrestling was very regionalized until he just made it mainstream, basically
National.
global.
Well, that and the promotional
Genius.
genius of
Mhm.
Vince McMahon.
So, again, life changes sometimes, and things
I tell
aren't.
you what, when I started watching, when we first got cable, and we got the USA Network, they showed Monday Night Wrestling, from Madison Square Garden every Monday night.
Yep.
And I missed Bruno Sammartino. I loved him.
Oh man, I love Bruno. I loved Ivan Putski.
Mm-hmm.
All the old wrestlers were.
Yep.
Well, Stan Stasiak,
Harley Race.
Harley Race,
Harley
Sergeant
Race.
Slaughter, the Iron.
George the Animal Steel,
George.
Wouldn't it be
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake the Snake,
Jake the Snake? Yeah. Diamond Dallas Page.
Yep.
Lex Luger.
Jimmy
He almost said Lex Luthor.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Wahoo McDaniels,
Oh,
Chief-
Wahoo. Yeah.
Jay Strongbow. Chief Jay
Strongbow.
Strongbow. Spiros Arion. Stan the Man Stasiak.
Barry
Yep.
Windham, Dusty Rhodes.
The Blackjacks. Mulligan.
Mr. Wrestling, Tim Woods,
They're all
Johnny
kinds.
Weaver,
Dude.
or as they used to call him in the NWA, Pencil Neck.
Pencil neck.
Pencil Neck Geek.
That's gonna get
That was
me.
Freddie Blassie's favorite name. You Pencil Neck Geek. I remember back in the day too, the managers were great. Lou Albano, the Grand Wizard. You know what I'm saying?
Gary Hart.
The Mouse of the South.
Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. I know he took it hard when Hulk Hogan died because they were
Those
practically
guys are best friends for years, man.
They've been joined at the hip. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, for the
Yeah.
longest time.
Yes.
It's too
I
bad,
got a
man.
question.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
was watching a little bit of this NXT the other night, and
Huh.
who is this guy Trick Williams?
Oh, Trick! Whoop that Trick! That's the song they say. Whoop that Trick! Whoop that Trick! Whoop Trick Williams.
Yeah,
He's probably their top star right now. I don't know why he hasn't made it to the main roster. They're probably just waiting. But why? What?
is he a face or a heel?
He's a face.
Face. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he was in a 6-man tag the other day, and the guy who was in there on his team was just getting his ass whooped, and all of a sudden he backs off and just heads back to the dressing room.
Well, I don't know. I haven't been watching it lately, so I don't know where they're at as far as their personas and stuff.
Yeah,
but
I don't recognize anybody.
yeah, Trick Williams. Matter of fact, he got it. Oh yeah, the other day he was talking shit about the Undertaker. About how the Undertaker's all washed up.
You don't talk shit about the Undertaker.
And the Undertaker showed up
It's bad for your health.
and the Undertaker showed up at NXT and confronted Trick Williams and
You
fucking
got something to say to me?
he fucking choke slammed his ass and then pile drive it. He gave him the tombstone
The dude's 60 plus years old and still doing it. I love it.
with a replacement hip.
With
Yeah,
a
with the
replacement.
with a replaced hip. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, guys. That's it for this week's show. 2 more weeks till the opening day of the NFL.
are we gonna do Tuesday, Thursdays for the NFL? Because we got a Thursday opening night game.
I wouldn't do
It's
Thursday.
not gonna be worthwhile.
Well, Thursdays every year. We have almost every week.
It is not going
During
to be
the
worth
regular
watching.
season.
We can do a preview of it.
We could. We'll figure it out, Elliot. We still got a few weeks to figure it out.
That way, Ken could tell us how the Cowboys are not going to win that game.
No, but Jerry Jones will win that night because he'll sign Micah Parsons that same day.
And like I said, those weekday shows, they don't have to last but 30 minutes.
Yeah, I figure we can do that.
30-minute hit.
Yeah.
That'd be good enough.
Just hit the highlights and move on.
Yep.
All right.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, but
What,
What's
I
your
can do
schedule?
these games, but
Tuesdays and Thursdays?
no, I don't think so.
You got church stuff going on?
No. I just
Just
have
other
a bunch of other things.
Okay.
So.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, we got you covered.
No worries.
I just don't have to sneeze anymore during the outro. And
Yeah.
Hey, you
No,
sneeze,
no,
my allergy will go away in 2 weeks. I'll be cured.
All right. Well, on behalf of my co-hosts, Elliot, Big D Smaller, Kenny, Wayne Lynch, and me, the Sports Nerd, we are out of here. We'll be back next Sunday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Join us then. And with that note, Elliot, please play the outro.
Thank you once again, Nerd Nation, for spending part, if not all of your evening with us here for this latest episode of the Sports Nerd Show. Please keep in mind that we do this on a regular basis every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday night. And since each night's start time is different, please check out our SNN group page on Facebook for the correct times. So until the next time we come together, Nerd Nation,
Follow
on
the
behalf
bumps.
of the Sports Nerd and his co-hosts, John Colson, Wayne Lynch, and me, Big E, may your lives be filled with all the best sports action anyone human can handle, as well as all the joy you can possibly bring in. And with all that said, good night, Nerd Nation.